Hi Virgo. Welcome to your reading for January 2024. Happy New Year. Hope you guys are doing good. All right, let's see. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And it is a general reading and the energies can be reversed. So bear that in mind. All right. All right, Spirit. What energies are surrounding Virgo in the month of January? So in the past, we have Salu, vitality, health, energy. In the present, we have She Who Laughs, humor, perspective, mirth. Advice, we have Unseelie Queen, glamour, opulence, hubris. And leaving the month, we have Isa, stillness, pause, delicacy. Overall energy, we have the Wizard, Rune King, Wise One, Counselor. Under the deck, we have the Hedge Witch, Secrets, Hidden Lore, Herb Wisdom. All right. All right. We're going to pull some clarifying cards now because it does look like a little bit more of a, heavier month. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So it might be that things are coming to a head or things are like bothering you at the moment. And they're meant to be released. It's meant for you to break away from it. But let's see what else is coming through. Meditate and contemplate. Yeah, this whole thing about stillness and pause and maybe, surrender to the divine. Honestly, I don't often see this card. Surrender to the divine. Honestly, I don't even think I've ever gotten that card. Like, I don't even recognize it. I've had this deck, oh my God, probably 5 years or something. I've never seen this card. Surrender to the divine. I'm curious to see what else is gonna come through here because it's that just kind of like didn't throw me for a loop, but like it just feels very divinely orchestrated at this point, whatever you're going through in January. Whew. Definitely time to release negativity, meditate and contemplate at the end of the month. It's like going within and figuring out what's best for you as well is coming through. Healing chaos. Yeah, it's a lot going on in January. Success, but ultimately is setting you up for success. Okay, so it's like when it's like healing chaos, it's not just chaos, it's like lots of butterflies here. So the storm is clearing away whatever is subconsciously or like obvious to you that is like not a good thing for you. Security. So it might have something to do with your nervous system as well, your security, but it's like it feels very divinely orchestrated that something's coming to a head or something's like emotions coming up. You're having to face things that maybe you've been ignoring, that maybe there's still some healing that's meant to occur and it's like sneaking up on you. And I've seen this, like honestly, I've seen it the past like month, a lot of signs and a lot of, people that I integrate with and myself as well. It feels like there's this, because I really felt like a corner was turned like after Samhain, which is 31st of October. I felt like this whole past year was like release. And then it's like, okay, now we're moving forward. But now it feels like there's just this last thing. I think it was like Mercury retrograde and then Uranus is about to turn direct end of January as well. So I think it's just like this last all right, cathartic, like we're bringing up the last bit and now you're moving forward. We're like setting you up for success because then all the planets will be direct until April 1st. So it's the ultimate time to like really go in on your goals and everything that you want to do. Wow. I like seeing, the success card is there, surrender to the divine. So I really feel like this is what you're going through, whatever's happening. flow with the emotions, meditate, contemplate, journal, get it out there, like feel the feelings and think the thoughts, dissect your thoughts. Virgo is very good at that. This is almost the time where you have to like overthink, you know, because I think it's whatever's going on is going to like spur into like your mind is like really dissecting things and like, why is this happening? Why did that happen? Yeah, and I think this is actually a time where you're meant to dissect it, you know, to really process it. You might even want to process it with someone else, because we have the wizard, the wise one, the counselor as an overall energy. So if you feel called to like get in for a therapy session, working with a coach, working with a healer, someone that you can like vent to and like process it with, that might be a very good idea as well. Because it's like, it seems like you just, yeah, maybe just to like get it out, you know, and not just keep it in. So whether that is speaking it out to someone that can actually like be like a sounding board to you, because I think the realizations are going to come from within, you know, it's not going to come from someone else telling you things, but like as you speak on it, or like if you journal about it, or like speaking into like your phone, just to talk, I think a lot of clarity is going to come from it, to, you know, helping you to release things, right? It's like, yeah, getting your mind, what's it called? Get my mind around it. Is that what you say? That's what I'm hearing. Get my mind wrapped around it or something. Like you having to understand it, like from a mental state. And I think you needing to process it to get to that point. And once you understand it and you're making a choice, do you want to keep holding on to this energy, or do you want to let it go? And you're gonna choose to let it go. Yeah. All right. We got Knight of Wands in the past with the Strength card. I'm getting the feeling like you moved away from something. You moved away from something, even like an actual move, like running away from something, or like just moving on to the next one or next thing, and not really processing, well, like the feelings that you had. You were just being strong. You were taming the beast. Like you were taming your thoughts, you were taming your emotions, and just like cut it off, moving. But there might be something in there that needs to just be processed and healed and released. All right. And I'm all for like running away from shit, so I'm there with you. 9 of Pentacles in the present with the Empress. I love that. You see, that's success. That's success for me. Financial independence, financial success, birth of new projects, really focusing on your money and the material, and finding your place in the world. I see that that's like the core energy of January, and I think it's just like the reason why all of this is coming up is because it has been blocking you probably in some way, shape or form, because even if it's not that particular situation or whatever has happened in the past or what's coming up for release, subconsciously maybe it created a belief within you that you're not worthy, that you can't succeed, or like maybe it's someone from the past, let's say an old friend, and they said something to you, and you know, in spite, and even though you didn't believe it or like whatever, like you're like, oh, F you, like, you know, maybe it just like planted itself there in the subconscious and made you doubt yourself in some way, shape or form. Because you know, when people get mad, they get mad and they say shit. Yeah, especially if it's an air sign or air placements. Queen of Wands with the Knight of Cups and the advice card, and then in the end of January we have 3 of Pentacles with the King of Wands. Listen, this is looking really good though. I think it's just like the initial beginning of January and mid-January, even for you to like, not even like mid-January, I think by mid-January, I think you're like processed and moved on from whatever needed to be released, and you're moving forward. It could be that you're working with a coach or someone online that can help you with the 3 of Pentacles and the King of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands is the advice with the Knight of Cups. Might even be that you're leveling up, like you're getting from like a Queen of Wands up to a King of Wands level, basically. but it's coming from you working with others, or seeking guidance even from YouTube videos or someone on Instagram or whatever, someone that you're being like positively influenced and motivated by. So it doesn't necessarily have to be like someone that you're like one-on-one with, but it's like someone that's you gaining from, to move forward in a positive way. Enlightenment here with the Hanged Man, the Ace of Cups. Listen, that there's some really good stuff, good momentum coming in here from mid-January. I'm feeling like even like the 10th. From the 10th and onwards, oh yeah, 10th is the new moon in Capricorn. I'm feeling like it's really going forward in a positive way in terms of especially finances, but it could also be romantic because we have the King and Queen of Wands here together, which is like a power couple. Chariot, from you releasing things, is like sometimes we just need to be like triggered, really triggered, and releasing things, and then we're moving forward with like such stride. Yeah, it's like, you know, like how it is if you've been sick, like if you've been really like sick and with the flu or a cold or whatever, you've been down and it's taken so long for you to recover, maybe like 2-3 weeks, and you know that feeling when you like feeling your energy come back. You just want to go clean the house, you want to go all in on your work, you're feeling this renewed sense of vigor and enthusiasm, and like I can do this, even like after having a baby, you know, like after like 2 weeks after birth, and you get in this surge of energy and you just ready to take on the world and you're feeling great. That kind of feeling, that's what I'm getting, and you're just like, okay, clear that shit. I'm moving forward. I know what I'm worth. I know the divine is like on my, you know, on my side, and we're moving forward. All right, but damn, I'm not gonna lie, there's some healing chaos going on like the first 10 days of January, maybe even like end of December. I'm feeling like very Mercury, like Pluto was squaring Cancer full moon, I think, as well. It's like a lot of things that have been going on. Yeah. So we have the Empress again with the Justice card. Like, yeah, it's with this, it's like very cathartic. It's like with this healing chaos, it comes a lot of new birth and new growth. And it's very material. Wow. King of Wands again. So if you have, like, you might even have like male or female, a fire sign coming into your life, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius coming in, and that is like a match made in heaven. You know, that's how it looks like. It really looks like that's a match made in heaven. So whether it's regards to business or romance, this shit is good. The Hermit, the Emperor, no, the Hierophant, I mean, and the Judgment, Harvest, with the Sun. Seriously, you got 4 major arcana. The Hermit, the Hierophant, the Judgment, the Sun. You are soul searching for what you really want, and you want a higher level of commitment, regardless if it's like work, like going for a leadership position, or starting your own business, becoming a CEO, or if it's like becoming a husband or a wife. It's like you want to be that someone, that somebody, and you're making a judgment call, really aligning with your soul's and heart's deepest desires, and you're going for success, and you're gonna have it. So 3 of Swords, but it's coming up reverse. There's healing energy. So maybe it's like an old relationship you're shedding, or job loss, or like backstabbing in friendships, whatever it is. It's like you're letting it go, and you're not going to have that past situation affect the future with this person or this opportunity. I love this. Yay for all my Virgos. Y'all know I have a soft spot for you guys. Yeah. You know what it is with Virgos? Because I'm an Aries, Leo rising, and stellium, moon and stellium in Libra. So I can push your buttons. Like, I can push anybody's buttons. And then I'm used to like, okay, I can switch it up and be sweet. And like, I can, you know, win them over again. But with Virgos, I can't do that shit. Like, if I F up, like, I can't sweet talk you. And I think that's like really enticing for me. Like, yeah, because I'm used to just being able to charm anybody and like get my way. But not with Virgo. But yeah. Oh my god, Knight of Wands and Queen of Wands. So again, like it's the power couples. There might be a little bit of an age difference between you, or that someone's like at a distance. But man, this looks good. This looks good. Yeah. And I think also the fact that I can't sweet talk you guys is like I have to be at my best. I can't just push your buttons for fun, because that's what I do for fun. Like, Queen of Swords, Death. Yeah, you're releasing something from the past. The Chariot. You're definitely releasing the past here, and it's allowing you to move forward. Maybe you felt like you didn't get enough. It was unequal or unrequited love, or unequal, like you didn't get paid enough, or you didn't, like whatever it was in the past, it was like you didn't get enough from it. It felt unbalanced. And now you're moving into something that's going to be like completely, you know, equal. See, Three of Swords is still under there. This is going to be a whole different thing. It's the beginning of something great, for sure. I love this for you. Yeah. So if you're ready to like, I kind of feel like it's like jumping the queue in some way. So it's like, if you're looking for a job, like don't look for like a junior thing, like look for leadership like role. And if it's like you're starting off a relationship, I feel like you're gonna go into husband and wife mode right away. Like I feel like it's like you're skipping that initial thing, like the initial steps, and you jump in like straight into commitment with this thing, like straight into commitment, straight into leadership, responsibility, and I think that's what it's here for, because it's the divine is sending this your way. And you release your baggage. You don't have it with you anymore. I love it. Mystic healer. Yeah. Healing energy flows through you. So all that murky things is coming up for healing. Answer the call. The time is now. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. You're literally walking across this bridge. You're reaching a different level. You're reaching a different world. The past is no more. Great adventure. Take a risk and venture forward. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I'm also having like the Reiki courses kicking off now in January. Check out my website for that. I'm also going to open up the membership level here for the full moon, new moon, and Wheel of the Year circles, meditation, rituals, and everything. And the second tier is going to be money, mindset, manifestation, coaching. Okay, so you're gonna get all that for $9.99 a month, which is awesome, because I usually, you know, my one-on-ones are very limited and they're more costly because it's one-on-one interaction. But I'm bringing it to you here on the channel. So if you are interested in leveling up completely, which it looks like you are, then make sure you sign up for that when it goes live. All right, love you guys. Bye.